Hello everyone, I am Malaceo and welcome to my channel. I'm just checking my mic to see if it's on, or I could have just did that. But anywho, welcome to my channel. So I was supposed to have a blog. I actually recorded it and everything, but y'all, I just had like the greatest news. Like the hump that I told you guys that I was on, where I was getting my financial situation together and I was waiting to get information confirmed so I wouldn't have to come to and from the US. I can consistently um, stay out and I can make my plans and everything will be way more solid. Y'all, the information came in yesterday. I am so happy. I am so relieved. Last night, I didn't believe it. I had to check my clock last night, even though my alarm woke me up. That was my first time in probably a couple of weeks that I was able to sleep through the entire night. Because the anxiety that I had a feeling down like, oh, like, my sleeping pattern is off. This is off. All this stuff is off. And when I say the manifestation and the blessing came through last night. So, just a little synopsis of what I was talking about in my other video. Um, Literally, I feel like there was some signs that was going on, and I was right. So, pretty much, it was like literally lights was flashing in the house and the electricity cut off just for like a split second or whatever. And I just had the feeling, I'm like, girl, like something's happening. And I'm like, let me explain it to people in real time. So I might put it in to this video so you guys know that I'm like not fibbing. But I mean, got trust here, right? When I say, or things didn't work out for me to post it because there was like some technical issues going on, like with my website, and with like two websites that I use pretty much to um write tags and stuff like that for my videos. And I'm like, maybe this is something that I just need to hold and have for myself. Maybe it's just for me. So, it just depends. But like I said, yesterday there was just some things going on, and just like, like this feeling of like eeriness and stuff, like not necessarily like it wasn't bad or anything, but I could feel that it was right on, like right there. And I'm really happy, not just because of the news that I got, but I am getting re in touch with my intuition, and things are coming through way more clearly for me, especially when it comes to prosperity and things, getting things that I manifested for. Yeah, I'm so happy. I'm so excited. Like I already have like my plans and everything that I'm going to do and how I'm going to do it. So I just wrote it down here. Um just so you guys know, like I'll get um a lot of the money and stuff like that, and a lot of my savings and stuff like that will be pretty much done and processed, and me moving certain things from all of my other accounts to my main account into like my savings. But how I'm doing everything, um first I will be paying off all of my cards, which is like $300-400 on the cards. I'll pay that off December 27th, and my statement day is December 3rd. So it's going to process, and everything is going to be nice and tidy, zero balance on everything across the board. On July, not July, girl, January, like a January 3rd, um, if not January 4th, call and freeze all of my cards. So, and free, not my cards, sorry, freezing my credit. I am calling the three main, I believe, credit bureaus, and I am freezing my actual credit so it cannot be used until I call and unfreeze my credit. Um, and then like my credit score is like up there, but it'll stay there, and nobody, like I said, no one can use it. I don't have to worry about nobody using it while I'm gone. Um, then to save on monthly bills, I will transfer all of my monthly subscriptions to yearly subscriptions. That will be the following week that I will be doing that. So, but also, yeah, let also, so that will be January 11th, and I will test out the Google VPN to see if it's going to work the way that I want it to work. Like, I don't necessarily need a VPN for anything other than like security reasons, and maybe if I wanted to see my shows and stuff like that, like I can see, because I have Google Fi, and the Google VPN is included with that. So I wouldn't have to pay for a VPN later, or ever, because it's already included. A thing I wanted to try out with the VPN is to see if I can put myself in another location so I can get a lower price. So I might put my VPN location somewhere like in India, so I can get a direct flight from Atlanta to, well, it's not direct, it's like connecting, but still, a one-way flight to Vietnam. So I'm gonna test that theory out myself, and I might make a video about it if you guys want me to. Um, and that's gonna be January 11th. So all of those things. Um, Also paying for my visa. So I'll pay for my visa, and I'll also have. So the reason I'm looking for the flights, I wanted to be sure what flight I wanted to take out of here exactly while my visa's processing. Um, for Vietnam. So I'm planning on staying there for 3 months, and I will most likely be in Japan um May, June, and July. And probably from there, I will scoot on over to South Korea for maybe a month or so, and then come back um, June, July, May, June, July, then be in South Korea, and then come back in September for a month. Because I wanted to experience Japan in the fall also, just for the colors and stuff like that, and be able to take some pictures and things like that. Like, I'm sorry, but the and I just mm, light side, the dark side, the light side, the dark side. This sun is going down fast because it was nowhere near like this when I started. It's like right here in my face. But remember that scene from like Adam's Family when Morticia, she's always like, and it's always that, and it's like old school. In case you guys don't know what I'm talking about, it's like old school, and you know, you can only see like her eyes. It was like, mysterious. Anywho, sorry. I'm just so excited. Um, but I will be paying for and buying a new iPhone and buying it straight out. And I'm pretty much doing that because of the camera features, the recording features, and I wanted to start doing, dipping my toe into like, not necessarily like full blown photography, like that's my actual profession, but understanding like certain angles and sort of showing people my life and trying to polish everything as in the way that I, show my experiences. And I wanted to have a good handle on that to an extent before I leave and know how to fully use my iPhone for pictures and videos, but also moving up to the iPhone Max because the camera battery is like 33 hours per charge, full charge or whatever. So for traveling and just in case, I was like, I'm just gonna have to grin and bear it with a bigger phone and it is what it is. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to be more happy at the end of the day having an extra 6 hours of battery life, especially when you're traveling and you never know. You just never know, girl. So, see. Yeah, so I will be doing that you know, January 4th. So yeah, paying off credit cards December 27th, freezing credit January 3rd. January 4th, if not the 5th, I will be doing getting the new iPhone, and then I will be paying that off right after. Literally right after. Um I'll probably, you know what, I'll probably just put the money on the card, and by the time it's processed and it goes through, will it let me do that? I don't know. I like one card lets me sort of do that. Let me go over the balance, but it'll like send the money back, but it will do it in like 3 to 4 days or something like that. But we'll see. But regardless, it's not going to even be on there past a day after it's processed. When it's up there and I can see it, I'm paying for it. But everything else is gonna pretty much be done from like the January 4th, and then like I said, the weekend of January 11th, pay for the visa, the VPN, checking the flights, and I forgot what else I was gonna freaking do. I'd even put it on the list, I believe. I just remembered it when I said it. But let's see. Oh yeah, a place to stay in Vietnam. So I also paid for a place, the place that I'm gonna be staying at. And everything that I got in my Amazon shopping list, I will buy that also. And yeah, so it's just like little knickknack stuff, like stuff for like my nails, to like take care of myself with my nails, take care of like just like washing my hair, the bars, lotions, like little knickknack stuff to like pack up and stuff like that. And actually, I got my book, like my book bag suitcase. I love it. It was on sale, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to treat myself because I manifested, and I knew that I was gonna be financially stable the way that I wanted to be. Like, I'm already financially stable. Yes, savings out the wooza, but to have a stable monthly income on top of the savings, investing, here I come. Put that right there. Whew. So, yes. So when you guys manifest, or you're trying, I'm just going to stay in the light because it keeps on coming further and further over. But when you're manifesting, please, please believe that you deserve it, because you already, especially when you're working for it, just keep on doing what you got to do. When I tell you it might not happen when you want it, but it always comes on time, amen. It's what's popping. It's what's happening. I am ecstatic, y'all. Life is good. Life is grand. I cannot, I can barely wait. Like, I still have like my 9 to 5, but I did um resign from the one position, my contracting position, because like now I know for sure that not only if it's like, the money that's coming in and the other jobs and stuff that I will be doing is going to be way more consistent. So the money that I got coming in is, I just thank you so much. I am so happy. I am so ecstatic. Like, you guys. So all I got to do, so with my 9 to 5, I work next week, and then I'm off to the end of the year, and then I will have 31 days of actually working a 9 to 5 job, a 9 to 5. I am so excited when I tell you, I am so freaking excited. And it's just like, I'm just so relieved. And now I have the time to work on, the foundation of my business and to focus on that solely. And especially after I leave, it's going to be with the, with my new phone, with my new knowledge of recording and taking pictures and like working with Photoshop, working with everything. I really do feel really, really good about it and being able to focus on it. And even now, thinking about next year and what it brings or what it's going to bring, I have a feeling, y'all, I'm putting it out there that I'm going to be, for my, after the year coming by this time next year, I want to start banking on, I want to say, I'm going to say $7,000 a month off of my business. I'm putting it out there. I will be bringing in $7,000 a month from my business. I believe it. I feel it. It's coming to me. It is a part of me. Okay. Because remember, we're trying to retire at 45, if not 50. 50 is the latest, latest. Okay. So excited, so happy. So, yes, manifest, do your fasting. Like now, like I said, that's another thing that I got to think about doing, you know, getting my body right. Um, worketh on the process of healing and getting to a place that I want to be mentally and emotionally. And I know it's going to go like, it's just going to kick off and like skyrocket because meeting the ladies from Exodus Summit and being able to talk to them and, just meeting like similar people and people who have similar goals in life. So I don't think I have anything else to say other than I'm really, really happy what I asked for, what I'm looking for, what I couldn't be happier. It's way more than I thought that I would get even at the beginning of this year. And it's just the fact that I believed it and I knew even if I didn't, you know, reach this goal or this threshold, I still was going to leave because I believed and I was going to make a way and I was going to find a way. And yeah, so hopefully, you guys feel some type of motivation, inspiration from my story. I'm wearing my favorite color today, yellow, because y'all, the girl is feeling her feels. I am feeling good. I am happy. I'm ecstatic. Oh, and another thing that sort of happened that was a little bit freaky. So I was in the living room, like watching TV, and when I happened to look at my phone to see like the notification, 3 minutes after that, one of the floor lamps just cut on. I shit you not. And I looked at it, I was like, okay, I know, I know, I know. I know, I know, I know. I know, I know. Thank you. Thank you. Then you cut the light up like, you see that? Yeah. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I am. I see it. I got it. Thank you. Thank you. We out here. We out here. We out here. We out here. We about to get out of here. The fact is all I have to do is really focus on leaving, getting out of here. Like mentally, I'm not worried about nothing else, which it feels so good. And doing these house sits, which I got 3 of them, it was assigned to me and I like settled I got settled on it, that I will like quit my job in the end of January. So January 31st will be my last day. So I'll be able to buy all the little stuff that I need, all the little knickknack stuff that I need. And yeah, I will be having, I'll have like my my flight, all the stuff that I need, new phone, all that paid off in full, um, debt free. Um, and then shoot, I don't know why I'm going blank. Um, Everything will be left like with a bow tied on it. Fine, dandy, everything's Gucci, everything's nice, and we I don't have to worry about anything else pretty much. So, I mean, hey, you got to start somewhere. Um I can say for myself that I'm happy. I know I'm blabbering, but like I really am happy, and I just sort of wish I see more videos like this where people are talking about their life and their experiences, and that that little gray area where but you don't know before it happens and stuff like that, and telling people like the day of and things that's going on, and also not being scared when lights be cutting on and off. That's your people's for the most part. Okay, so mm, okay, don't be doing nothing crazy and then be like, oh yeah, that's right, girl. Especially if you're not out here doing nice and good things. So I put a little disclaimer over that. But I will be seeing you guys tomorrow. So we could talk about some more things. I'm gonna change my schedule around a little bit. You guys probably don't really know, but pretty much like what I'm gonna talk about, when I'm gonna talk about it, and stuff like that. But get ready for my next videos coming up so we can eventually start talking about packing, um especially getting ready, because I will be able to purchase the stuff instead of just talking about it. I'll talk about it first, but I'll purchase the stuff and then we'll go from there. Okay, it's not like you can answer me, but okay. All right, bye.